Every action, every pound, every dollar, every second spent thinking, every minute of every day, every task that you do has an ROI. For those of you who don't know what ROI means, it means return on investment. So by that, I mean the value of what you're being returned by completing that task, by spending that time thinking about that thing, by spending your pound, your dollar on that item or that product. It's very simple for me and very clear to see that successful people and unsuccessful people are split quite clearly between the ROI value of the activities and the things that they do. Let's look at the day of an average person for a second here. A very average person. They're probably going to wake up slightly later, right? Or at least wake up later than they should for the schedule that they have. If they're starting work at 9 a.m, they're probably waking up at 8 a.m, rushing to get ready, pulling their clothes on, to get into the car, get onto the train or bus to head to work. Not only is that low ROI because you're sleeping later, it's also high stress. So you started your day off shit, probably not had time to have a good breakfast either, and you're on your way to work, university, college or whatever. You're going to spend 9 until 5 generally at work, which depending on what you do and how much you get paid, is often low ROI. Hate to break it to you, but it's true. You're probably going to head home after that, sit on the couch, scrolling through your phone for an hour, 2 hours, catching up with messages and fucking TikToks, wasting your time, getting no value, fucking low ROI. Eat some type of cheap, fast microwave meal, takeaway, something like that. It's not nutritious, it's not good for you, it's low ROI. You're then going to spend the rest of your time before you go to sleep playing video games, watching Netflix, doing very little of value, heading to bed quite late, midnight, 1 in the morning, waking up the next day and doing the same thing over and over again. Fueled on sugar, caffeine, depression, whatever the fuck you're going through, this is what's going to get you through your day. Is that surprising that that low ROI, the task that person are doing are leading them to live this kind of shit life? They're not going to be top earners in their niche. They're not going to be top members of the company that they work for. They're not going to be athletes. They're not really doing anything that's of value or good for them. So let's switch it now and think about what a successful person does in a day. They're probably going to rise a bit earlier, 6 in the morning. That's to either allow for time for morning study, for time to go to the gym in the morning before work, for time to eat a proper meal that's actually good for them before they start their day at work. All the TV time, all the phone scrolling time, all that time that you think about across a day, an average person probably spends, 6, 7 hours on screen, either between their phones or on TV. A successful person is really not going to be spending that on YouTube, on TikTok, on fucking Netflix. They're going to be spending that on places like Audible. If they are on YouTube, they're going to be watching content creators that add value to their life. They're maybe going to be working through an online program that they pay for, or discussing in a mastermind group that they're part of. That is what they're going to do, spending their time on their screens and on TV and stuff like that. That's what they do during the day. That is also alongside being a high producer at potentially the company they work for, being an honour roll student in their course, being someone who's an entrepreneur making multiple 6 figures, potentially 7 figures per year. That's how their during the day structure looks. Now when they get home, they're gonna have time to decompress. How I do that is generally I make myself a tea, I make myself some type of hot drink, I sit down, I put on some YouTube for maybe half an hour, and it's gonna be less informative but still quite valuable. I'm not going to go and watch fucking Mr. Beast videos. I'm going to watch stuff that's educational but also quite fun, and I'm going to have a high quality meal, and I'm going to continue working for another couple hours after that. Now here's the bit that you probably didn't think you were going to hear. Then I'm going to watch Netflix and I'm going to play PlayStation. I understand that that is a low ROI activity, but throughout my day I've completed multiple high ROI activities that allows me to earn that time. And before I go to bed, I normally go to bed about 10:30. The one thing that I always do, which is the highest ROI thing you can do that day, is prepare your diary and your task list for the next day. That means you're waking up with a head start into your next day. So what I want you to do right now is I want you to sit down and think about your average day and the ROIs of the different tasks. This goes into your purchasing as well. I invested a lot of money in my education at the start. I delayed for a year, maybe a little bit longer, getting that nice new car, go and get my BMW i8. I delayed buying the fucking Dior trainers and the Gucci trainers and the Rolex watch and all that kind of stuff. I delayed that for a very small amount of time, and to be totally honest, I probably should have delayed it longer. But unsuccessful people are impulse buyers. Oh yeah, going on a night out and spending 150 quid, that's a great idea, as opposed to going on and buying themselves a little online program or some audiobooks to listen to on the way to work. That doesn't seem like a fair exchange. They would rather have that temporary gratification and the headache in the morning than invest in something that's going to give them value and potentially actually change some aspects of their life. They're going to pay for the cheap shit lads holiday to fucking Magaluf. They're going to pay for that and go and do that before they think, actually, here's an event or something that I can attend that's going to give me a positive change in my life, or maybe help me start a business, improve my education, whatever it is that they're actually looking to achieve. And if you're watching this video just now and you're pissed off at me, you're annoyed because I'm shining a light on how poor the tasks are that you're completing, you're annoyed more at yourself than you are at me for highlighting it. So if you spend your time during the day on Netflix, trolling people on fucking fake accounts, making comments and doing all that stupid shit, you're a basement dwelling, low ROI dweeb. You deserve to live on Discord and Reddit, and you will probably never have a girlfriend in your life. The great news is that if you want to stop being an incel, you can. You need to make an active choice though to increase the ROI of the things you do each day. Exercise more, eat better, spend less time on fucking YouTube and Netflix and TikTok watching shite. Change who you hang about with, change your circle, and earn your low ROI activities like your PS5 and your Xbox. You're not a lost cause just yet. You're still able to become a high ROI producer, but you need to be the person to make that decision. No one else is going to do it for you. When you zoom out now, it's very plain to see in black and white why successful people are successful and why average people remain average. So the choice is now yours. What do you want to be? Average with a low ROI or successful with a high ROI? I certainly know which one you want, but are you willing to actually do the work? Who knows? Only you. Now, whilst on the topic of high ROI purchasing decisions, I know that you might be sitting there thinking about buying that new pair of Jordans, or you might be thinking about how many V-Bucks you can buy with the overtime you done last week at the job that makes you miserable because you really want that new Fortnite skin to impress your Discord girlfriend. There's so many things that you can waste your money on just now, so I want to give you a little thing that you can do right now, the highest ROI purchase you'll probably make in your life to date, and that is grabbing yourself a ticket for the upcoming Scottish Financial Freedom Summit. It's on the 10th and 11th of June. I am going to be hosting that event alongside 15 other speakers, BBC Dragons, stars of The Apprentice, world-renowned YouTubers, investment experts, marketing experts, you name it. Everything you need to start, scale, and sell a business is going to be at that event. The tickets are so fucking cheap, it's unreal. How much would you actually expect to pay for someone, a group of people, world-level entrepreneurs, net worths in the tens of millions, the hundreds of millions, to sit you down and actually go, here's what you need to do to start your business. Here's what you need to do to grow your business. Here's what you need to do to be able to sell that business and retire and live your fucking dream life. I would expect to spend tens of thousands at an absolute minimum to get access to that. You can get access to a ticket right now for 247 quid. And if you put in this discount code down below, YES20, I'm going to give you 20% off as well. So click down below, grab your ticket. I'm going to see you there. You're going to meet some amazing new mentors, find some fantastic new ways to make money and grow your business, meet 500 other entrepreneurs, create an absolutely fantastic network. I guarantee you this is going to be the best investment that you make in 2023. Click down below, grab your ticket. I'll see you there.